Hi everyone, and welcome to my first ever Plan With Me video. If you're new here, my name's Rebecca and today I'm going to set up my January 2018. So here is basically where I left off in 2017. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen this spread. I haven't quite finished my bullet journal, I've still got half a book left, so I thought I'd just carry on from here. For my first spread of 2018, I thought I'd make a 18 things for 2018. I did one last year and I found it to be really useful as it kind of helped motivate me, and it was just nice to look back and reflect on what I've achieved in that year, so I thought I'd do the same this year. Please excuse my awful hand lettering. If you have any tips or tricks to improve, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below for me, that would be greatly appreciated. So the idea is to write 18 goals or things that you want to achieve for 2018. Now these can be anything, say like for me personally, I want to excel in my career, I want to read more self-help books, maybe start an online shop, and just to practice my public speaking. I feel like that's something I could definitely improve on. I think this is why I've decided to start up on YouTube again, is just to practice just speaking to an audience, I guess, and allowing me to be creative. It's such a great output for me. So the theme for this spread is gemstones. I got the idea from a Instagram account. I think her name is Cassie Ivy. I'll leave her Instagram page down in the links. So what I want to do with this page is just draw 18 gemstones with a goal correlating to it, and whenever I complete a goal I'll colour that gemstone in. So hopefully by the end of 2018 they'll all be coloured in. For me it's just a fun way to track my progress, and I'm just a big kid that just loves to colour in. I often get asked what pens I use, and I normally go for the Micron Sakura Fineliners just for regular writing, and then for the big fancy hand lettering I use the Tombow dual brush pens in Grayscale, I think. Layered up on top of the Tombows, I normally use a regular silver gel pen just to give it that extra sparkle and just prettiness. Now the next spread is inspired by Amanda Rachley. If you watched her setting up for her 2018 bullet journal, you would have seen this spread. It's the Year In Polaroids, I believe. And you basically take a Polaroid picture every month and just pop it in your bullet journal, and I thought that was such a great idea as I own a Polaroid camera. I think I've owned it for 3-4 years and I'm not using it as much as I'd like, so this is just a good opportunity to put it to good use. I've decided to draw up a kind of like a wall grid design, so it looks like the Polaroids are clipped on. And I've done this previously in my bullet journal and I just loved the way that it looked, so I thought I'd just recreate it as, yeah, it looks really cute and Instagram vibes. And yeah, like I said, my hand lettering is awful and I need to practice it more. If you see a little ginger wrinkly thing in the background, don't be alarmed. It's just my little puppy Rocco. He's normally quite a lazy dog, but he's just being really extra playful today for some reason. So now I'm setting up my January monthly spread. I am carrying on from last month where I used a kind of like a picture block in the middle, and then I have a monthly view on the left, like just a standard calendar view, and then on the right I have a vertical calendar view with just a space to write all your tasks and events and just any important things that you want to remember. And yep, I realised that my E has decided to fall over, but I just decided to keep it in there and just let it be, as it goes with the quote that I'm about to write anyway. So the quote is 12 new chapters, 365 new chances. So like I said with my lazy E, we all make mistakes. It's a part of life, so it's best to just acknowledge it, learn from it, and just move on. When I first started bullet journaling, I wanted my bullet journal to be absolutely perfect, like no mistakes in it, but if you do bullet journaling, you know that's never the case. You're bound to make mistakes. There's plenty of times where I've just left the mistake, and to be honest, no one actually notices unless you tell them. Here I'm just colouring in my gemstones with the Tombow dual brush pens. I've decided to make a gradient effect with it just to give it a bit of dimension. And as usual, I'm drawing in stars and sparkles just to fill in any empty areas. And that's my January spread. Next up is my mood tracker, and originally I wanted a full circle of 31 mini circles to represent the month, but me being me and not planning ahead, I've not left enough room, so I had to improvise and just make another circle on the inside and fill that up with circles as well. And even then I still got that wrong, and I've drawn in an extra 4 circles. I'm just numbering the circles from 1 to 31. And the ones that are extra I'll just have to colour in black and just pretend they're not there. For this theme I decided to base it on the moon, therefore each mood would be represented by a phase of the moon. So if you're not familiar with mood trackers, it's when you have to colour in a circle each day which corresponds to your mood that you're feeling that day. If you're happy, it'll be a full moon, for example, and so on and so forth. So by the end of it, you should be able to track what moods you are feeling throughout the month the most, and you could analyse it and see what triggers them moods, so you can maybe make changes for next month. Just a quick tutorial on how to draw gemstones. It's honestly not that hard. You basically draw any shape and then draw an outer shape of that shape, fill it in with little lines, and then draw lots of sort of half circles around that shape, if that makes sense. How I normally like to set up my weeklies is a horizontal layout, so Monday to Saturday across and then the Sunday at the bottom, and just a separate section for notes and tasks that I want to complete that week. And yeah, just a picture on top just to make it a bit more interesting and visually appealing. I found the image online. I just googled girl illustration, I think, and this popped up, and I just thought it went well with my moon theme. That basically wraps up my January 2018 setup. I hope you all enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed making it, and if there's any suggestions of videos you'd like to see next, please don't hesitate to let me know. My Instagram is Bujowithbecky if you're interested in bullet journal related posts. Hope you all had a happy new year, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!